What's up, guys? Welcome back for another ES Mini S&P 500 trade review. This is from Friday, September 12th, 2014. I didn't get around to recording this video, so I'm going to go ahead and do it now. Let's see what happened. So, as I always start off the video, I like to see what happened the previous day and overnight. So, previous day here, we had an uptrend for the second part of the day. For the most part, it followed this trend line here, and it did break down for a little bit. It tested the trend line, and then it broke back above it. So we're going to leave it right there for now. Overnight, it fell off just a little bit, but it came right back to this trend line. And it tried to move back up, and it came back down and tested these lows once again. And it pierced down. And this is the tick chart. That's why the overnight is so small there. But basically, overnight it broke down, it made a lower high, and now at the open, our first candle is red. So let's see what happens. Okay, we're breaking down here. So these are pretty nice candles. They're all three in succession. They're all three have nice big bodies on them, and there's not a ton of overlapping. This one goes through about a little over half. This one is perfect. It continues straight down. So what we're doing here is we're going to immediately start looking for a short at a pullback of the 21 EMA here. Let's see what happens. Okay, we're pulling back further. And here we go. We're getting back to the 21 EMA, and we're inside the 21 EMA. So now we're looking for a signal to go short. Okay, that's our signal bar. Now we're looking for an entry bar below 1990.25. So 1990 even, we're going to go short here. And there we go. We're in at 1990 even. And look at that right there. We immediately got our point. If you don't know already, if you haven't watched my previous videos, my strategy is I try to go for 1 point unless the market's really moving. And that's a judgment call. For the purpose of these videos, I'm going to be looking at 1 point. And over time, I hope to increase my trading size rather than how long I'm in the market. So we got our 1 point there, but let's see what happens. That's a nice candle right there, and it just broke down. So we have a good chance of continuing down here. Okay. And it reversed back up, but it tested the 21 EMA once again, and it actually pierced through the high over here. And it broke back down. And it came all the way back down to 1986.75. Now, one thing to point out here is if you were aggressive and you got your 1 point here where I was showing the 1 point, and you saw this reverse and it came back up here, this would be your next signal candle. So if you were wanting to be a little more aggressive, or you were on the ball, you were on it, you were ready, you were watching, this would be your signal bar. Anything below 1990.50, so 1990.25, you would get back into this. And look at that, you immediately get another point right off of that candle, and then it comes down. Now, if I were trading, I probably would take that, because what happened here is it came up into the 21 EMA. You see the top of the bodies of the bars here, the candles? They all line up. So it kind of found resistance right there. Now, it did pierce up, but that's actually in our favor because it tried to break out and it got pulled or pushed back down. So this is actually in our favor. And I probably would have taken this trade if I were live trading here. But again, you'd really have to be on the ball. You'd really have to be paying attention, which hopefully I would be since I just got out here. And it popped back up, I'd be looking for it to fail again. So like I just said, we do have kind of a double top here now. So we did come down. So I'm still thinking short here, looking for some kind of pullback. And it looks like it actually broke down and it broke the low of the day. So let's see. Okay, now if you want to be more aggressive, we're breaking down here. So you could go short here, but that's not our strategy. Let's continue. Look at that. Okay, it looks like we're setting up for another trade here. That's our entry bar right there. Anything below 1982, so 1981.75, we're going short here. And look at that. Immediately we got our point right there. 1971. Let's see, what did I say here? 1981.75, and we immediately went down to 1979.75. So we had more than a point right there. And that's one of those situations, again, where you probably would have caught more of it just because it happened so fast. So that's 2 official trades. 3 if you would have taken this one, which I think I would have. I can't say that, so I'm going to say 2 official trades on the day. Successful, no losses. Awesome. And we're back up at the 21 EMA. And we got a nice doji right here showing weakness into the 21 EMA. So let's see what happens. Okay, it gets a little bit of support at that area. Look at this nice little hangman here. Okay, we're just waiting. And it's the end of the day. So that day went pretty quick. The reason that it seems like this area right here is so short is because, once again, this is a tick chart. So it depends on volume of how many candles there are and how long the day is. Visually, not obviously the trading hours were the same. They were regular on Friday. But visually, the volume and the ticks in the chart depend how many candles you get. So this seems really short. But anyways, there's not a whole lot of movement in here. It doesn't look like it. There wasn't a whole lot of volume, obviously, based on the chart. But we did have 2 successful trades, 3 or 4 successful trades if you were playing a little more aggressive strategy. For me, I probably would have had 3. I would have taken the first one, the second one, and then that second entry right here that I was talking about. It's a little more aggressive because we got out for our point. We got out for a point right here, and it came back, and it gave us another entry immediately. So I would say 3 different points. That's enough for me to make money, depending on my contract size. And a couple of those, it moves so fast, I would have gotten more than 1 point just by accident, pretty much. But you can't say anything for sure, so 2 points, not bad for the kind of day it was. That's it. I'm going to wrap this up. There's not much else to say on today. Otherwise, other than we can see here the Sunday Open, we gapped down big time right there. It's currently Sunday, 6:27 p.m. in Central Time Zone, and we gapped down hard on the Open for Sunday, Monday Open. And we gapped down, and we're just going sideways here. We're flagging out a little bit. If you were to play the overnight session, I would actually look for it to regain some of this, because this is a huge gap from 1983.75. Excuse me, hold on 1 second. 1983.75. And it opened at 1973.75. So that's 10 points right there, and it actually touched a low of 1967 or 1968. So that's a huge 10-point plus gap, and we're flagging out. And it's not very common that you're going to just move away from this completely. And if we do, it'll probably come back up within the next day or 2. But I look for this to flag out and actually regain some of this here. And then probably into the morning, I don't know. It's possible that it could continue back down. It depends why this huge gap is here. I haven't looked at the news or anything. But that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be back on Monday night with a new review of the day. And I got some exciting news coming up. Pretty soon, I'm working on getting to second shift on my day job. One of my options is I'll be working 2:45 to 11 p.m. So I'll have the entire trading day to trade, and I'm going to be doing live videos. I'm going to record a video and post it right away. I may even look into live stream, where you can just pull up the site and stream the video right there. My other option is I'm going to be working from 1 to 10 p.m. So I'll be trading from 8:30 to around 12:30, 1 o'clock. Either way, I'll get some good live trades in there, and it'll be a lot more exciting than just kind of reviewing the charts. I think at that point I'll do a weekly review, but live trading coming soon. Check it out.